Namaskar. Today we will interact with a personality which is very much inspiring for you. He is 98 years old, but you can't believe his energy, his imagination, his theories, his principles, and all the way his life, what he has done. I guarantee you that after seeing this special broadcast, you will be moved. I am introducing a personality who is beacon of humanitarian causes. He is a guru who takes you to the goals which really shape your life. He is a staunch propagator of vegetarianism, and he is with me. Let's introduce Dada Vaswani ji to you, who is with us today. Dada, I welcome you in this program and start this interaction with you. I can say this is a holy and divine interaction with you. Dada, people spend their whole lives to get a trait. They want to change themselves. But you are an epitome of humbleness. How this transform happens to you?
It all depends upon the type of people with whom you live and with whom you work and with whom you move. Much depends upon the environment. There is nothing in me. I have only picked up a little of the environment in which God has placed me. It is God who has given me the sense that I am nothing. Once I believe that I am nothing, humility is spontaneous. Yes. So, don't think that I am an extraordinary man or anything. Just one of you, yes. And
you describe it so simply, but what attracts people to you? Because there are millions of followers all over the world. They come to see you, they want to meet you, they take your blessings, they take your teachings. Even you always said ki you bless me. So what attracts to you people?
I ask everyone to bless me because I believe that everyone is a carrier of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna says in the Gita, I am seated in the hearts of all. There is a spiritual heart in line with the physical heart, and in the spiritual heart, which is located here, there is a cave, and the cave is Sri Krishna. Now, everyone is carrying Sri Krishna. Naturally, I must bow down to Sri Krishna and seek his blessings.
People come to spiritual world or understand spiritual world as a way to understand calmness actually. And you have started a movement called Movement of Calm. And I have heard there are millions of people has done the silence thing when you have initiated this. What exactly it is?
The Bhagavad Gita says in one of the shlokas that man is his own foe, man is his own friend. And if a man would be his friend, he must see that in every situation he is calm, he is peaceful. I do not regard a wealthy person as lucky. A person may have millions, billions of dollars. Yet if he does not carry peace in the heart within, he is worth nothing. There may be another person who has nothing, but who has peace in the heart within. He is the truly wealthy person. That is why 2000 years ago, the holy man said, nothing in the morn have I, and nothing do I have at night, yet there is none on earth wealthier or happier than I.
Is this something empower yourself? Like you have been to US and in Silicon Valley you have taught about empower yourself. There was a program actually. Is this something to empower yourself?
You empower yourself in the measure in which you come in contact with the source of power. I went to a house. It was a huge house. I don't know how many bedrooms. And in each one of them, there was a bulb. But the house was in darkness. I asked the reason, and they told me that the house has not yet been connected with the electric supply. Okay. It is the supply that must be given the credit, not the man, but the Shakti that flows out of him whom, for want of a better word, we call God. It is God Shakti. When it flows into you, you become a tremendous power for the good of humanity.
How this Shakti comes to you or you attract?
I don't know if it has come to me, but whatever has happened to me has happened to me because of my beloved Gurudev, Dada Vaswani. It is all his doing. I am doing nothing.
Is Guru really needed to understand life?
For me, yes.
And for others?
It's for each one to decide for himself.
Because these days people follow goals. These days there are material things really matters a lot in life. So when you talk someone ki be spiritual, so he mostly thought go to mountains and take some meditation type of things and then you will become spiritual. So how to convince a people that guru or a teacher or a preacher is needed to transform your life?
It's a very simple thing. If you wish to learn anything, you must have a teacher. Yes. Even if you want to learn cooking, you must have somebody who will teach you how to cook. Yeah. Otherwise you will not be able to cook properly. Yes. This spiritual life it is all the more necessary that we have a teacher who takes us on the right path. And such a teacher we call a guru. Call him by whatever name you will. The guru will, the true guru will tell you, I am not a guru. I am your friend. I am your brother. I am your helper. I am your guide.
Do you think this interpretation of religion creates problem?
2 years ago, I was in the United States, and there we had a press conference. And there they told me, they said, religion has been the cause of so many feuds, so much violence, so much strife. I told them it is not religion that has been the cause of strife. It is not religion that has failed us. It is we who have failed religion. We who talk of religion do not bear witness to the great ideals of religion in our daily life.
So many problems which world is facing today, be it violence, be it hatred or terrorism or poverty, health, there are many issues. What is the solution, Dada? Is there any solution for these problems which...
And the more I think of it, the more I feel that what is happening today is it is a transition period.
Okay.
I believe we are getting out of it,
okay,
and we shall see better days. There is the time spirit.
okay.
The time spirit now is in favor of violence and strife.
Yes.
But this, as I said, is a transition period.
Okay.
The time spirit will change, and we shall find ourselves in a period of peace, and calm and goodness and holiness.
How we become more worthy to the world? Because everyone is chasing something.
We will become more worthy to the world in the measure in which we think less of our own self. Our difficulty is that I want everything for myself. I don't think of the neighbor. Jesus said, they asked Jesus, which is the most important of all commandments. Moses gave 10 commandments. And Jesus said, not those 10, but the 11th commandment. And they asked him, what is that 11th commandment? And Jesus said, the 11th commandment is, love God with all your heart and mind and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. This is very, very important. You and I are really not separate. We appear to be separate, but we are not separate. Then I realize that you and I are one. I will work for your good, for your welfare. This is what is missing in the world today. Each one for himself, each one to himself.
Dada, I really want to know, you are a very staunch propagator of vegetarianism actually, and vegan is a reality today. All over the world, whenever we go to Europe countries or other countries, there's a vegan is very much in fashion actually. So you have devoted your whole life for that cause. What left actually? Now what exactly you want to see with the world with vegetarianism?
I believe that the great need of the world today is a charter of animal rights.
Okay.
Animals who have befriended man since the dawn of creation. The horse, the dog, the cow. They have been man's friends. And what reward do we give them? We take them to the slaughterhouse, we cut them into pieces, we bring those pieces of flesh in our homes, cook them and eat them. Man should express gratitude to the animal by giving him some fundamental rights. And I believe the very first fundamental right is the right to live. For we cannot take away that which we cannot give. If we cannot take away the life of a living one, we must not take away his life. If we cannot give life to a dead one, we must not take away the life of a living one. The year 1789 marks a landmark in the history of humanity. It was in that year that for the first time in history, men were given their rights. Otherwise, men had no rights. Otherwise, kings could do whatever they liked. But the French Assembly, they gave rights to man. That was the 18th century. The 19th century, thanks to Abraham Lincoln, gave rights to slaves. The 20th century gave rights to women. I believe that this 21st century will give rights to animals, and that will be a great day in the history of humanity.
I really want to know that people are not happy with the things they aspire for. Like these days people get things very easily, like money or fame or name or anything, but after that they are not happy with their life.
Nothing outside us will keep us happy. Our true happiness The source of happiness is within us. We do not turn within. There are very few people who practice silence every day. This is the first essential thing that everyone must do, at least for 15 minutes. Every day, preferably at the same time, at the same place, let us go and sit and practice silence. In silence we can talk to God. In the beginning we may not be able to hear the voice of God, but be sure that God hears every whisper of the human heart. These fundamental things we have forgotten, and we keep on chasing, we keep on running after money, after name, after fame, after popularity.
What is the secret behind your energy and activeness? Because in the age of 98 we can't, I can't think I will be reached there.
You are the secret behind me. It is your blessing that has made me like this.
As a human soul, we got some powers like consciousness, subconsciousness, cognitive things, many things to perceive ourselves. We perceive. How Dada perceives himself?
I don't think much about myself, but if I think at all, I think of myself as an unprofitable servant of the Guru and God. Yes. And I pray to the Guru, I pray to God to make me more and more useful in their service.
What is the ideal model of personality development in your?
The ideal, perhaps I may not be able to explain in the little time that we have at our disposal, but the idea is to become nothing, to vanish at the lotus feet of the Master. That is the idea. That I do not exist, the Master exists. But this is a thought which it will take a little time to explain. Yes.
And Dada, when you started this movement and you will travel with your Guru and learn many things, what was your dream at that time? Has changed with time or?
At that time there were many things that I could not understand. My Master did many things which were riddles for me. But gradually, as time went on, as I came more and more in tune with the Master, things became clear. Yes.
Dada, you actively work with youths and with every class actually. Are they willing to do something big for the world? Do you find, is there any light, any hope, they want to do really something for the world?
I believe that it is not we who do things, but things are done through us. The credit should not go to us. The credit should go to the great Shakti. The credit should go to electricity, not to the bulb. The bulb is there, but the bulb gets illuminated only after electricity passes through it.
That we come to know that the Nobel Prize has given to Shimon Peres of Israel. It's a very conflict zone, and your whole life was devoted to as a peace ambassador actually. Wherever you go, peace comes. It's like that. Is there many more things to do with peace or something which world needs?
Much depends upon the time spirit. The time spirit now is not in favor of peace. But a period will come when the time spirit will change. Then you will find peace everywhere, wherever you go. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the time spirit was not in favor of vegetarianism.
Yes.
People used to cut jokes on
Yes,
vegetarians.
Yes.
I remember there was a joke that was current in those days. A man goes to a doctor and says to him, "Doctor, I cannot sleep at night. What shall I do?" And the doctor said to him, "You should count sheep." But the man says, I'm vegetarian.
Yes.
Then you must count carrots. They used to laugh
Yes.
at vegetarian. Now, vegetarianism, everybody wants to become a vegetarian. So the time spirit, as it changes, conditions change.
As we are going to end this conversation, my last question is this: what left? What Dada now wants to do? Is anything left you really want to do?
Dada does nothing. Dada has done nothing. But Dada is open. Open to that great Shakti that can in a moment transform the world. But that is the will of God.
Is this openness take us to oneness?
Yes, why not? We have to. This human life that is given to us is only one station on the way of the journey that lies ahead of us. We have to become superhuman. We don't have to stop here. From the animal, we have become human. From the human, we have to become superhuman.
Thanks, Dada. Thanks for this really amazing talk. And I think our viewers have
Thank you.
Our viewers have got so many things to understand about life, about Dada's mission. Not Dada's mission, actually Dada was chosen for that mission, and you can also follow that path on the way Dada is doing actually. Thanks, we will come again.